Hi, this is Mrs. Patterson, and we are at step 2 to get to work with Google SketchUp. We're going to go to this desktop, click on the Start button, which opens the Start menu, and at the bottom you'll see the All Programs. Click that. Well, I just hovered and it worked for me. Use the scroll bar and go to the bottom so you see the folders, and you'll find a folder that says SketchUp 2014. Click it once, and then in there you'll see SketchUp. Click that once, and now you'll see the SketchUp splash screen. Do not update. Go to start using SketchUp. If it asks you to download, say no, do not download, do not update. It'll just cause you problems and then you won't be able to work. So we go to start using SketchUp, and it opens up the SketchUp window, and they have faceless people here. So once we have the SketchUp window open, you'll see this is the toolbar. And if you put your mouse over it, it'll tell you what the tools do, and you could practice with them here if you wanted to. But we're going to go to File, Open, and now you should have saved your files in your folder in your H drive. So I'm going to go to Computer, going to my H drive, go to my class folder, CT4, and I see right here's my SketchUp folder, and here's my self-paced demo 1. So I'm going to double click it, or click it once and I can hit Open. And I'm on step 16, which is not good. So I'm going to go all the way back to step 1. Okay, so you want to start all the self-paced demos at step 1. And these are actually scenes of a movie. You could make a movie out of your SketchUp, but we want to go back to step 1. So it tells you what to do, and you can read the instructions. Then when you're done with step 1, you go to step 2, and it tells you to read that, and you go to step 3, and you want to hover your mouse over all the different tools in the toolbars, and you can look at the more buttons so you can see what else you can do. And take your time doing this. We're not in a race. You want to make sure you learn how to use the tools, and there's a lot here to learn. Okay, so go ahead and follow the instructions and look at all the tools. I'm on step 4, and it shows you pick the tool, the rectangle tool, and then it shows you what tool to use. And on the left is what they're going to do, and you're going to do it on the right. Move on to the next tab. It tells me to pick the rectangle tool, which is this one. I just click it. And then I start here at the dot, and I go to this one. Click on tab 6. I should hit the select button when I'm done with a tool. It makes life a lot easier. Now go into tab 6. It says find the push-pull tool. So I can hover my mouse over to see what it is. Maybe I can tell from the picture. There it is. And now I pull it up. And I go across. If you go across to the face here, it'll be the same height as theirs. Otherwise, you can make a tall one or a short one. I like to make it the same height. So you go across and you let go, and it'll be the same height. Then click the selection tool. For 7, go to the edit menu and select undo and then redo. So let's see, edit menu, undo, edit menu, redo. So they just want to show you what you can do with the edit menu. I'm going to skip step 8, 9, and 10 right now. Oh, sorry, I want to go to 10 because this one gets to be a little tricky. You get your line tool and you have to get the midpoint. So when you see the dot, the blue dot, it means you're at the midpoint, and then you drag your mouse over and you will see again, you'll get to the dot and it'll say midpoint. It's important that you use the midpoints, otherwise it doesn't work well. I hope I got that. I'm going to the select tool, and then you need to use the move tool. So is this the move tool? Yes. And if you can get it right on the line, you pull it up. Sometimes it's tricky and it's really hard. Notice the interior line. If I go like this, it's going to be a slanted roof. I want a straight square roof, I suppose it might be how you say it. So as long as you have the blue line there, you're good to go. And I'll leave it like that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the select tool. You can orbit around. When you're all done, you're going to take the text tool. By all done, I mean when you get to step 17 and you finish the house. You're going to take and I'm going to use my orbit tool. I'm going to take the text tool and, well, you're going to take the text tool, excuse me, and you're going to type in your name. It's your actual name, not the word your name, in CT-4. And make sure you do File, Save. I'm going to do Save as a copy, but you do save so you have a good copy in your H Drive account. I'm going to save a copy as self-paced demo 1 sample so I don't overwrite the good one. Oh, well, let's see, overwrite the good one. Then you can, that's okay for me. Then you can do File, and then you can go, I didn't find a close here, so you can do Open, and then go get self-paced demo 2, and you hit Open. Save the changes. You'll say yes. I'm going to hit no because of my problem, but you say yes. And then file version, and you can say okay to this one. And again, you start at step 1 and you work your way through. Make sure you take your time. When you get to the last step here, you get to work with shadows, which are very interesting. You can even set the shadows by the time of day. So don't rush through the tutorials. Take the advantage of the time to go ahead and learn how to use the tool. I hope you have fun doing it. You have to work through tutorial 1, self-paced demo 1, self-paced demo 2, and self-paced demo 3.